good morning and welcome back to the channel. As you saw in the intro, we are at Germantown Lake, so we're going for a float. It's a nice overcast day, so we're not going to be burning under direct sunlight, so it should be a great float. I have with me my Easy Light 10 kayak, which is made by Sea Eagle. Yes, it is an inflatable, so let's see if we can't get this thing inflated and ready for the water with a snap. All right, the kayak's ready. I will see you on the water. The land is behind us, so let's get on with this float. Let me start my tracking so I know how much I'm paddling here. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna start off by going to the right for two reasons. Number one, the current's usually going in this direction, so it's a good way to ease into the paddle. And secondly, I consider this the business end of the lake, so you'll find that out here shortly why I said that. So once again, welcome to your outdoor escape here in Germantown Lake, located inside CM Crockett Park in Fauquier County. There is a $10 fee to get into the park if you are a non-Fauquier County resident. So if you live within the county, you don't have to pay for it. The staff tells me the proceeds collected from the non-county residents goes to the maintenance of the park. And I can attest that, yeah, the park is nice and clean, and the funds are, getting put to good use. All right, so new for this year, we have this nice fishing pier that they've installed. I think it's only been up here for about a month when we had the grand opening, so very new. If you don't have a kayak, or if you don't want to get on a kayak and get on the lake on the water, you can always get to that fishing pier and fish from there. Okay, so this is the business end of the lake. This is where you would rent your kayaks, canoes, pedal boats, or john boats with electric motors, so you can enjoy the calm waters at your own pace. And so yes, that means gas powered boats are not allowed. So at the top you would pay for your rental, and that's where concessions are, and then you would just simply come down to collect that rental, and one of their staff members can help you get into it if you need it. If not, you can get into it and yourself and start enjoying the pedal. It's always nice to see people fishing here first thing in the morning. I usually come to about this end of the lake and I start turning around to go far and then turn back around to go the other way. In fact, fishing is one of the biggest attractions of this lake, and the lake is stocked with several species of fish. I believe largemouth bass, catfish, crappie, bluegill, and even sunfish. And if you weren't already aware, you need a Virginia fishing license if you are at the age of 16 or older. The last time I was here, I ran into a gentleman and he was telling me there's an eagle at this end of the lake. I have not seen him, but he said it's there. However, I have seen a blue heron and some Canadian geese and some turtles, or snapping turtles. So they do exist somewhere here. Maybe we'll get lucky and have a sighting for one of those animals. There are a couple of properties on this side of the lake. This is one of them. I would love to be this house. I feel like I can just roll myself down here onto the water. It's so close. Everybody seems to be out here on the lake fishing today. I guess everybody's enjoying the cloud cover and no sun. But don't mistake no sun for cooler temps. It's still really warm out here today, despite the sun being covered by the clouds. Okay, so here's that second property that I was referring to. This one's further back, and it's not on top of a hill where you could roll down, so it's not as exciting, and I'm less envious of this property versus the other one. Okay, so this is the last cove on this side. I'm really surprised that nobody's in here because there are always people in here. Seems to be a good spot for catching fish. This is also where I catch some shade before I head back over to the other side. You guys are in for a treat because I spy with my eyes some wildlife. Let me see if I can't zoom in and show you what I can see here. Let's see how close I can get before they realize that I'm there. And I'm busted. They know I'm here. I sure thought they were gonna fly, or at least one of them was gonna take flight, but guess not. I guess I should consider myself lucky I didn't get attacked. I guess I stayed at a safe distance. There is a trail up there that's part of the park that walk. I haven't done it myself, but one day I will. There is another kind of bird that I've seen at this end of the lake. I will try to find that video and put that in here. This lake is near the Fauquier Warrington Airport, so it's not uncommon to see some airplanes flying by when you're on this end of the lake. Now we're coming up to the structure in the water. I don't know what it is, but it somehow maybe controls the water or the flow of the water, or maybe filters the water. I really have no idea. If you out there know what this thing is, drop me a comment and let me know what it is so everybody can know what that is. Okay, so now I'm back on the side of the boat launch and heading back towards the boat launch. And once again, I'm going with the current, so it's smooth sailing from here to get to there. And then we come upon this nice picnic table. I guess here is where you can have that real immersive lake day experience. I would bring a shelter and just camp out there for, all day long. Maybe you're picnicking, you're fishing. It's a great spot to be at. And for your reference, I'll throw in the map of the lake here so you can see. Also, for your reference, I will throw up the rental prices for the kayaks and canoes, I find them to be very reasonable at this lake compared to some of the other lakes I visited. All right, so 3.25 miles in an hour and a half. Not bad. If you guys are ready, I'm ready to show you this pier. Let's go see what the views look like. I feel completely spent. I think this heat is really gotten to me. Anyways, this railing that you see before you was like the last thing that needed to get delivered and installed, so we could be ADA compliant and everyone can enjoy this lake. And that is kind of what delayed the opening of this pier. Let's see if we can get there faster. Let's see if I can avoid humans. I don't like getting kids in the video. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here as you enjoy the views from the pier. So if you've enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more travel and outdoor adventure content. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite lake is in Northern Virginia area. And lastly, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.